repair STR-DB2000. Yeah, so the most likely fault here is a protector arrow 11. So the first thing you do, take off the cover and mark the wires. Make sure you know where they go back, and then you unscrew these two and these two, so you can pull off this board and check these transistors and capacitors. This is the booster stage. It's the input. You know what I mean. Then you get down to this part. The signals are routed through this. This is a likely fault point for error codes. What the fuck was it? 14 or something. Yeah. You can check it if you want, but most often it's enough to just do a visual control of stuff like this. What am I looking at here? Voltage regulators. This was gonna be a quick video, so I'm not gonna go too deep into detail. Here you have the BIOS settings. Make sure you don't touch this. Goddamn, don't touch this unless you really know what you're doing. You need the entire amplifier working, and then you can use these to bias the voltages and currents over here. You see these transistors, they come in from this side with all these ones, and they get the signal from the processors here, and then they go out here through these current sensing resistors and charge these caps, which are rated for your wattage, how big of speakers you can use. So here I found the fault on mine. It's fuck. There you go. You see, it's one of these current sensing resistors. It just burnt out. So yeah, there was some power, but not a big speaker. I accidentally shorted the wires because these connectors are garbage. It's really easy to yeah, if one wire comes from here and one wire comes from here and a little shit sticks out here, they can touch each other, and yeah, that short will connect the current sensing resistors directly to the voltage rail, bypassing the well, hopefully bypassing the transistor and burning out these as Sony calls them, non-flammable resistors. Yeah, when you're working on these boards, just don't use too much heat. Yeah, I think it's about 120 degrees. Wow, if you got lead, but well, I'm not gonna go too much into detail. Just be aware that this board has quite of a thin layer on it. It's it's made to withstand heat over long periods of time, not physical. Yeah, you're not supposed to tamper with it, you know. So we can take the heat for a long time. It's quality Japanese engineering, but for repairs, yeah, it doesn't take much to destroy the rails underneath this tiny, very thin green layer here. There's a very thin layer of copper, but it's wide enough to allow the current through. Yeah. After that, you just yeah, put it back. And again, the wires. Yeah. I recommend doing it such as this. Just don't disconnect all the wires from one board. Mark some wires on one board and disconnect them there, and then mark the other wires on another board and disconnect them from there. So you don't end up with one board with a lot of wires, because that will probably make you ruin some wires or something. They are a little fiddly ribbon cables. They break easily, so yeah. Good luck.